business in 2025. I believe we've also done one of these videos for 2024. A few things have obviously changed since the past 12 months. Obviously, AI's come into play. We're going to touch on that. I'm joined with James. So, what's one tip or strategy that you're going to be using to grow a trades business?
So if you've got a trade business or a service-based business, the first thing I would always be looking to do is SEO for your
Hmm.
own website. That's search engine optimization for your own website. Now it's a long-term investment of what you need to be doing, but if you can get SEO and get your own website ranking for the main keywords that you want to rank for, and you can generate your own in-house leads, that is the holy grail of a successful business. You should always be looking to be oversubscribed and should always be looking to get a consistent flow of quality inquiries that's coming through. Because what that allows you to do is start to up your prices, say no to certain clients that could be a nightmare. I'm sure there's people watching this that understand those clients where you start knocking that 10-15% off that job. They're the ones that the jobs that always seem to go wrong. You'd love to have it where you could turn around, you've got all them inquiries coming through, you can just say, no, that's my price. And you don't go and knock like 15% off. And it just gets rid of so many people that where jobs potentially go wrong are normally the jobs where it's a race to the bottom on price. So
Yeah.
generally speaking, I'd be doing SEO. I would be trying to get as many testimonials, case studies of existing jobs of what we've done. I found over the years, and I work with a lot of trade-based businesses, and so many of them get inquiries from when they turn around and they say, that case study that you did, I want that exact job. I
Yeah.
really like what you did. So we build playgrounds, for example, and we've had loads of schools come to us and say, we want that playground you did at St. John's, or we want that sports pitch that you did at St. Michael's. And what they end up doing is they're looking at the case study and saying, I love it, and that's what I want. It's the same then with testimonials. The testimonials then, once if you're at the 11th hour, you are up against a competitor, they're checking the reviews and testimonials. So can you go and start building up the testimonials and ranking them with SEO and building that reputation management up? So the first thing I would be doing if I'm looking to grow a trade-based business in 2025 would be SEO and ticking all the boxes for growth.
I think just one thing, because you slightly touched on it, but I think that it's one of the most important things that I've personally learned from you is obviously you've got a business that installs AstroTurf. And when I first met you, I thought, oh, you install AstroTurf in people's back gardens. And you're like, no, we actually install AstroTurf in schools. And I never really understood as to why that was until we had a proper conversation on it. But for example, if you're installing AstroTurf in somebody's back garden, they're going to just be like proper on the ball, like, oh, why have you cut it this way? Why have you installed it this way? Or what are you using as the underlay? A million and one different questions because it's their actual back garden, right? And they care about it as a lot of people do. There's a lot more back gardens than there are schools, right? That's the mindset that I had. But then once you explained it and you're like, well, actually, schools, it's way easier to install a 11-a-side pitch because you just roll it out and it's done. And also another thing as well is they don't really barter that much on price because it's actually a budget allocated to the school as well. So there was all of these different intricacies that I only understood after. I was like, ah, right, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Which I think is probably a lot more. It's probably important to actually mention that to people as well.
Yeah, for sure. You need to know who your perfect client is and then try and target that perfect client. So another part of it is with regards to a school, access to the area is normally a lot better. So if you
Hmm.
needed a digger and a dumper and you're trying to get into a garden, normally the gate might be 1 meters wide. Where
Yeah.
in a school, you can get straight to the area, you can get your diggers and dumpers, you can dig it out. The intricacies of the design, it's not small, things aren't in the way. You can kind of Harris fence it off at school and nobody else is there. Where when it's a house, like they can hear you. You've got neighbours. You can only start at a certain time. So there's all these things that the tradespeople need to be looking at to say, who's my not only what my perfect products is, but who's my perfect customer and who's going
Yeah.
to be willing to spend the money that I'm willing to charge for it. And at that point, when you start to understand that and you can work it backwards from there, it's very important. And this is where my second one comes in. And this is probably even more important than SEO. And it's teaming up with a lead generation company that understands your industry. So, and it's important that they understand your industry because they will know and they will start asking you certain questions like, where do you make your most profit? What type of clients are good? What type of clients are nightmares? And they can start digging deeper with regards to certain keywords and parameters, knowing what to go after to give you not just volume of inquiries, but the best type of inquiries that you're able then to sell. So if you are a trade-based company, head on over to fatrank.com, fill in the form, inquire. There is at the moment a high level of declines that are coming through, mainly because the website might not be good enough, the branding might not be good enough, there might not be enough testimonials. But if you do get declined, work out why and improve upon that. If you do get accepted, then great. Obviously, it's a no-risk supply of inquiries. You only pay on converted jobs. So that's another great way of being able to grow your business in 2025.
Yeah, that makes sense. So then a few other ways to actually grow your trades company. You've got the likes of PPC, Facebook ads. Now, you can definitely go down that route. So, for example, with PPC, a couple things to be careful of is you need to be scaling out that negative keyword list. If you have in the back of your head, I'm going to spend £5,000 every single month and I'm going to be able to generate 300 inquiries from a business, not to sound like a negative person, but it's very unlikely. You need to be growing out that negative keyword list. And the reason for that is obviously when you start running PPC, what you'll typically find with any PPC campaign is you're going to start bidding and showing up for keywords that just doesn't have the intent. So for example, if you're an accountancy firm, you might show up for certain keywords like accountancy jobs, accountancy apprenticeships, accountancy master degrees. And if you just don't have that data to begin with, your actual ad campaign's just not going to be amazing to begin with. So just bear that in mind. When it comes to Facebook ads, I always kind of like to think of it as more interruptional marketing. So for example, it's very hard to sell to somebody on Facebook ads that wants solar. It can be done, definitely, but you just need to have that mindset of, okay, I might not be able to close all 100 leads generated from Facebook. I might only be able to close 5 of these leads. So again, it very much comes down to where you are in your business. If you want quick money, obviously PPC, Facebook ads, you can get results a lot quicker. You might just need to work on the actual quality. If you want slow money, I would definitely recommend SEO. Is there anything else that you would touch on? Obviously, you've got the rise of AI as well.
Yeah, I mean, you can leverage AI for different reasons. You've got chatbots. You can do like email funnels with AI and stuff like that. You can help it do some of your SEO if needs be for writing content, for helping you write the case studies, as long as you prompt it correctly. And obviously, it's ever evolving. What I'd prefer someone to do is leave a comment in the comment section. Let us know what trade you're in and where you might be thinking of using AI. There might be certain tools and softwares that we can recommend. So make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. If you're a trade-based business owner and you're looking to grow in 2025, leave a comment in the section, see what pain points that you have, see what you're thinking that you might be doing or something that we might have missed. Could be leaflet drops, it could be email marketing, it could be all different. There's many traditional marketing like TV ads and radio ads and billboards. Is all them that you could be looking at as well. So leave a comment, ask us a question, and we can get back to you.
Yeah, so that's been our video on how to improve or how to grow your trade business in 2025. If you guys do want to grow your trade business, check out fatrank.com and fill in the contact form. Thanks for watching.